All right, so this is going to be video number 4, and I'm sort of just going wild on this one, no script. But I want to go ahead and talk about what yourreps.com would look like basically once you joined up. So let's just say that you've joined yourreps.com for free, and the very first thing you would do is do all the normal stuff you always do with any website. You would username and ID, put in your own password, make a password, email, and then you're also going to tell the site where you live. Now that's really important because yourreps.com, remember, wants to connect people to their fellow constituents. So, if you live in New York and you're telling the site that you live in Texas, there's really no reason to do that. You kind of just screwed yourself, I guess. So anyways, you would tell the site where you live, and then right away you'd be able to see the forms for your town and for your county, for your district, for the different districts, whether it's your House representatives in your states, or your state capital, or your Senate in your state capital, and then you'd be able to see the district for your congressman, your congresswoman in the U.S. House at the federal level. So you'd have access to all of these forms right off the bat for free as soon as you log in. And I guess this video I just want to talk about maybe how you would use the site. So I'm going to start basically by talking about my town and what's going on in my town. And so in my town we had an election back in November for city council, mayor, that kind of stuff. And my town is very small, about 3,000 people, and only about 300 people, I think, voted for the city council election. So 300 out of 3,000. So not very many people. Now, I guess you could say that maybe the people in this town just don't care, but I don't really think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. I think that people are very busy. I'll accept that as a reason why some people can't always vote, why they can't always be as informed as others. Like, yeah, you can try and get your news, but there's a lot of news, and you can't get every bit of information that you might want to get. People are busy. You've got jobs, you've got kids, all the stuff you're doing, and let's say that you wanted to go to a town hall meeting, but who goes to a town hall meeting? Like I said, you're busy. You got kids. You're getting them ready for bed. You're taking them out. You're doing soccer practice. You're picking them up. You're bringing them home. No one has the time to then show up to a town hall meeting and try and put out their point, But what if you could just sit here at home, the same way that you come home after a long day, the kids are finally asleep, maybe you have the time to hop on the internet, maybe that people come home after a hard day and they hop on Facebook, because everyone uses Facebook, but what if you could easily hop onto a different website? And on this website you could actually talk to all the people in your town about a political issue that matters to you. For example, in my town, once again, we have a dog ban, a pit bull ban. So you can't own a pit bull here in the city. Now, I don't have a pit bull, and I don't ever want a pit bull, but I really don't see any reason why they should be outlawed within the city limits. To me, it's a little silly. So now I didn't go down to the town hall meeting to speak out and say I think we should allow dogs, pit bulls here in the city. I was probably busy. I was probably doing something that actually held some value for me instead of going down there to talk to these 5 or 6 people, who decide willy-nilly whether or not you should own a dog, in your home. But what if you were here? What if you were in your home? What if you were on the computer and you could sit there with a beer, a glass of wine, iced tea, whatever you want. You don't have to leave. You don't have to drive to a town hall meeting in the winter time, when people can't always get out to go talk about the issues that might affect their town. What if you could do it online? What if you could do it from your computer? Now, I think that you'd have a lot more people responding to, in favor of or against a pit bull ban if you had it online, because in their free time they would be able to talk about the issue. You wouldn't be limited to the specific hours of the day when the committee, the city committee or whatever, is in session. The people of the town could talk about this all the time. It could be a running conversation. It wouldn't have to be decided in one day. That's powerful. That's something that we've never had before. And so The video is getting kind of long. It's about 5 minutes right now. But I hope once again this just sort of gives people this idea that I've had for quite some time. This idea that you can use the internet to really get out your voice and to influence others, talk with others, form majority opinions, and ultimately make policy. You know, you can, the people of your town using the internet, using yourreps.com, you can make policy for your town, for your county, for your school, for whatever, even for your state eventually when the website is popular enough and all the people of a state are talking about the important proposals and bills that are going through their state's legislature. So thanks for listening. I hope that this just helps to fortify the idea for more people. Please share the video, all that good stuff. Like the video, like us on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. And as I get ready to do crowdfunding, please, I hope that people will support me on that also. So thanks again.